Wrestling fans, welcome to another edition of NWA Smoky Mountain TV. I'm Matt Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just 1 week removed from the 8th annual collision course in Kingsport. We'll talk more about that in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. But coming up this Friday night, Elizabethton's VFW in Elizabethton, Tennessee, right down the road from Grindstaff Ford. The Pro Wrestling Federation presents a great live night of wrestling action, including a big television taping where all the matches you'll see there will not be shown on television. So we're encouraging all the fans to come out and support the PWF live this Friday night. Big matches announced, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned later on today right here on this same station for Adrenaline Rush, hosted by Dylan Sizemore, for more information on that event. But ladies and gentlemen, we talked about 1 week from tonight at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium, the 8th annual collision course entitled Undisputed, ladies and gentlemen, where we'll see undisputed tag team champions crowned. We'll talk more about that huge main event later on in the program. But one of the big matches signed for 1 week from tonight in Kingsport is for the Mountain Empire Championship, as we'll see Sigmund finally getting his shot at the title as he takes on Chase Owens. These guys have had a long history, including Sigmund beating out Chase Owens at the Smoky Mountain Cup. And this past Saturday night, Boone, North Carolina, National Wrestling Alliance sanctioned event, we seen Sigmund capture the NWA Mid-Atlantic Junior Heavyweight Championship away from Chase Owens. Now, this is for the Mountain Empire title, ladies and gentlemen, that Chase Owens has held now for nearly 14 months. He is the one and only Mountain Empire champion since that championship was incepted back in March of 2011, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sigmund versus Chase Owens at the NWA Collision Course next Saturday night in Kingsport.
Brought me back. Why's that, Cole? You see how much cash I'm counting right now? Yes, that's what's in your future.
I need to ask you something. You know, I know you're one of the top competitors all over the country. Me and you fought all over. February 18th, Team Richards, Davey Richards, Tony Kazina, Kyle Raleigh, 6-man tag, and I need 2 partners. Will you be my partner?
I'll be your partner if you give me a shot at that Smoky Mountain Empire title. What do you say?
You want a shot?
Yeah.
You help me beat them. You got your shot.
I'll not only help you beat them, then I'll come and I'll beat you. And in that 6-man tag team match, I'll show you what it's like to pin Davey Richards. You're on. Cole, let's get out of here. Get your bag, let's go. We got a limo waiting.
God, this tag team match has went into no man's land.
It's any man's match to win right now.
Pure chaos and destruction.
All right, we can get a word in here elsewise. Both men are up. Now there's a tag to Sigmund. Here we go. Let me do my job here and call this match. Now Davey off the ropes. What a beautiful drop kick on the money by Sigmund. Put it away, Sigmund. There you go, Sig. Go up top. Maybe time for the headbutt, and it is. It's over. O'Reilly. Oh, Richards moved. Excuse me.
Headbutt turned into a headache as Sigmund went for it, but nobody home.
Richards is too quick. Kazina going to come charging here. Sigmund, oh, he battles off. Oh, but O'Reilly catches him with a forearm. O'Reilly slingshots over the top rope, takes out both men on the floor. Sigmund left in the ring alone, 2-on-1. Davey Richards may be going for the kill. Double up to the back of the neck. Oh my God.
That's all she wrote.
The cover.
1, 2.
There's no way.
Oh
my God.
Kick out. Sigmund kicked out.
Now Davey Richards telling Tony Kazina, get on those 2 on the floor.
Kazina. Oh God, watch out, Kazina. Holy cow.
Whoa, my God.
A flip to the outside.
Fans standing in approval.
And Sigmund
Davey
just got
Richards.
his head kicked off, and it may be the match. Look out. 1, 2.
How did he kick out of that?
And Sigmund kicked out an ankle lock. Into an ankle lock. Richards doesn't waste a motion.
Davies put many an opponent away with the ankle lock, Matt.
Man, this thing's getting down to the
This ankle lock has ended careers, and now Sigmund in the middle of the mat, nowhere to go.
Oh, and Davey Richards took out Brandon Cox, the referee. Ref's down. Oh, man.
No official ringside.
Richards and Brandon Cox's heads met, and I think Davies may be a little bit more harder than bucket heads. and he's down. But all serious, oh, wait a minute. Sigmund's got the belt. He's got the, is that the ring of,
that's the Mountain Empire title.
Sigmund hobbling, hit him with it.
Chase
Owens won't let him do it.
Oh, no.
Chase abiding by the code of honor.
Really, Chase, come on, man. I understand respect.
Roaring elbow!
Davey. Roaring elbow to Davey Richards. But look out, Sigmund. Watch out, watch out. To the head.
Wow.
Oh, man. Sigmund's going to cover him. Brandon Cox over.
Brandon barely stirring. One, two.
Three.
Oh, my God.
Sigmund has pinned Davey Richards, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Holy cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the contest, the team of Menace, Chase Owens, and Sigmund.
We beat him. We beat Ring of Honor. NWA Smoky Mountain. And Sigmund may have broke the rules to do it, but he just pinned the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, and there's the money shot. It is arm-raised victory. We just beat the Ring of Honor. Who's the best now, boys?
What a contest. You gotta argue with the way the
Our hats
contest
off to you,
ended.
Sigmund.
Right on the outside of the ring right here. No stranger to each other are these two men. Big kick
These
to
two
the
don't like
face.
each other at all. And I'm not kidding here. Yeah, Cole's going to choke him.
Blatantly choking him. I think that's out of the camera shot.
A lot of frustration between those two men. Going to pull him in the ring by his hair here. I can't believe the referee's not saying nothing about this. He's pretty much letting everything go. Got him hooked here, front chancery. Maybe DDT. Sigmund is in control.
Taking a little bit too much time here.
He may be. Going all the way up here.
Just one.
All the way upstairs. Chases up to his feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, 20 minutes have passed. 20 minutes have passed.
Sigmund, he likes the Statler brothers and the Oak Ridge boys. He may be singing the high tenor come Monday. After that.
There may not be any little siglets for a while. We'll just put it that way.
Both men now. A serious thing of it here. This match is quickly. Oh, what a kick! Quickly taking a serious turn. And before I could even say it, Sigmund gets his head kicked off.
Both men in no man's land up here.
All the way upstairs.
Higher end district. Sigmund now with some headbutts. Chase Owens trying to send him back to the mat.
But Chase holding on for dear.
Oh, that one did the trick.
Sig all the way up.
Get the words out of my mouth.
Flying, dive, headbutt.
Wow.
Sigmund may have knocked his own self silly.
Hooks the
One, two, three. No!
How did Chase Owens kick out of that?
Everybody thought this match was over, including these fans here in the crowd.
What action!
Wait a minute.
Chase Owens, Mountain Empire
Cole, wait a minute. Cole's got a chain. It is handed to Sig.
Referee Brandon Cox sees the chain.
Look out.
What's Cole Wayne King doing?
Belt.
Cole just took the Mountain Empire title.
He's got the Mountain Empire title. Referee Brandon Cox has got the chain. Sig's got the belt. Not this way. The
Roaring elbow.
1, 2, Cole's on the apron, and he just saved his guy's butt here tonight in the Smoky Mountain Cup. This match is over.
saying that Chase used the belt.
Oh man, Cole's
They're not gonna
he's
let
telling a
him
hard
hit him
story
hard.
here. Look out. Oh,
Chase Owens has Cole Wayne King. Chase has Cole Wayne King up. Oh! German suplex.
German suplex.
Chase has had enough.
Chase now has the elbow pad off.
King is knocked out. Sigmund ducks it.
Hold him up. He's got the tights. He's got the tights. He's got the tights. But Sigmund has won the Smoky Mountain Cup.
The winner of the 2012 Smoky Mountain Cup, the wrestling extraordinaire, Sigmund!
Sigmund has won The Smoky Mountain Company had a handful of dice.
Chase Owens. See right here, I was looking at myself in the mirror, and you know what I see? I see the 2012 Best of the Best, the annual Smoky Mountain Cup champion. I see a winner. And just like you look at yourself in the mirror every day, because that's how you are, you're cocky, you think you're great, you think you're pretty, you think girls love you, whatever. You see yourself right now with the Smoky Mountain Empire Championship. That's all about to change. In the tournament, I pinned you, Chase. I pinned Davey Richards, did your job for you, and in the tournament, I pinned you, just like I promised that I would. 1, 2, 3. Now, if that doesn't prove to you that I deserve a match for that championship like you promised me, you need to man up. And when we meet one-on-one, my third promise is going to come true, and that belt is going to come around my waist, and it's going to be there for a very long time. Get ready.
Nonprofit organizations, sports clubs, civic groups, schools, or anyone looking to raise funds for your organization. The stars of the National Wrestling Alliance are here to put money in your pocket. Bring us in for your next fundraiser and get the funds you need for your organization on the night of the event without wait.
For more information, you can email the office at office@nwasmokymountain.com, or you can call the office at area code 423-773-5449.
Fans, there's a lot of big dates coming up in the month of May for the NWA Smoky Mountain and also the Pro Wrestling Federation and the PWF. Speaking of them, they're coming back to their home base of Rogersville, Tennessee on Saturday night, May the 19th. Ladies and gentlemen, Rogersville National Guard Armory on Frontage Road right there in Rogersville with a big 6-man tag team match main event already signed, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll see the Illuminati, the team of Tony the Dragon Givens, Chris Richards, and the returning GQ Flawless as they take on the team of Josh Crawford, Johnny Knievel, and Big Daddy Freddy. A lot of scores to settle here, and they'll be settling it in Rogersville on the 19th of May at 8 p.m. bell time at the National Guard Armory. Coming up in Morristown, Tennessee on Saturday night, May the 12th, the NWA Smoky Mountain returns to the legendary Tally Ward Center, ladies and gentlemen, at 8 o'clock bell time, and we have a rematch from the last time we were in Tally Ward just a little over a month ago for the NWA Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Championship, as we'll see Jason the Gift Kincaid take on the Black and Knees Assassin Menace. The last time these two met was at the Night to Remember in Rogersville, Tennessee, where we seen Menace win by way of countout when Jason Kincaid walked away from the match. Ladies and gentlemen, Menace gets one more shot at the NWA Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Championship at the Tally Ward Center once again on Saturday night, May the 12th. Also, we're going to see the return of a former TNA star coming back to the NWA Smoky Mountain, and that man is David Young. We do not know who he's taking on as of this time, but we'll be announcing his opponent in the coming weeks right here on the program, the return of former TNA star David Young to the NWA Smoky Mountain, and he does it in Morristown at the Tally Ward Center on Saturday night, May the 12th, ladies and gentlemen. And coming up this weekend, a big weekend for pro wrestling here in the Mountain Empire, starting off with the Pro Wrestling Federation. Elizabethton, Tennessee's VFW, ladies and gentlemen, right down the road from Grindstaff Ford on the left-hand side, coming from Johnson City, big television taping for the PWF, and we're going to see a big-time main event as we see the Josh and Johnny show reunite. Josh Crawford, Johnny Knievel to take on the Illuminatis, Chris Richards, and the return of the Disciple. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a lot of feedback coming in to the office. We've had a lot of topics trending on Twitter over the Disciple returning to the NWA Smoky Mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about it last week, but he'll be teaming up with Chris Richards with the Illuminati to take on Josh Crawford, Johnny Knievel. Big main event for this Friday night in Elizabeth, Tennessee at the VFW. Events get kicked off at 8 p.m. bell time. And the next night, we're back in Kingsport, Tennessee, as the NWA Smoky Mountain presents the 8th annual collision course entitled Undisputed. We're in the main event. We're going to see the Pro Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships and the NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Team Championships on the line, where the winner will be crowned the new undisputed tag team champions of the area. Now, we'll see, no doubt, the tag team champions of both promotions involved. The PWF tag team champions, the Illuminati. The NWA Smoky Mountain tag team champions, the Party Boys. Plus, we'll also see Legit Dynamite and the team of Josh Crawford and Big Daddy Freddy, who will be the new unified tag team champions. Find out, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday night, 1 week from tonight, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Plus, we'll also see for the NWA Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Championship, as we see Jason the Gift Kincaid take on NWA North American Heavyweight Champion Sean Tempers in title versus title, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a very big match. We also talked about the Mountain Empire title earlier in the program being on the line as Chase Owens defends against Sigmund. Can Sigmund continue to ride the hot streak and capture the Smoky Mountain Empire title next Saturday in Kingsport? Plus, we'll see the return of the Disciple to the Kingsport Civic Auditorium, first time in 3 years, as he takes on Johnny Knievel, ladies and gentlemen. The Disciple versus Johnny Knievel. Huge one-on-one match. Plus, for the PWF Heavyweight Championship, we'll see Daniel Mulligan take on Rain Rodriguez. Plus, we'll see a lot more in action. All your favorite stars of the NWA Smoky Mountain on hand for a great night, as the 8th annual collision course will be shocking nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, entitled Undisputed. 1 week from tonight, Kingsport Civic Auditorium, right there in front of Dobbins Bennett High School. 8 p.m. is the bell time, ladies and gentlemen. More information, visit our website at nwasmokymountain.com. Ready. Wrestling fans, we welcome you back to the program, and our television main event today is going to be the PWF Heavyweight Champion Daniel Mulligan taking on one half of the Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions, Keith Knox. Big one-on-one matchup coming. And ladies and gentlemen, during this match, I'll be joined on commentary by the Illuminati members Tony the Dragon Givens and the Strong Style Redneck Chris Richards. Now, during this match, you'll hear us talking about a big event that was scheduled to take place tonight in Johnson City, Tennessee at the Carver Recreation Center. Well, that event, unfortunately, has been canceled beyond our control here at the NWA Smoky Mountain. Now, wrestling fans, this match was pre-taped just a little over a week ago in Greenville, Tennessee. Doing television, sometimes it's not a perfect world. So just overlook the fact we're talking about a big event that was scheduled to take place tonight in Johnson City. Once again, that event has been canceled. Our sincerest apologies to our great wrestling fans in Johnson City, and we'll be announcing in the coming weeks about a big return to Johnson City, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, in the coming weeks at the Carver Recreation Center. Now let's go to the ring and your main event. But Keith Knox, current one half of the NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions. I'm joined by the PWF Tag Team Champions here at the announce desk, Tony the Dragon Givens, Strong Style Redneck Chris Richards. And, you know, question I want to ask you guys, tonight's a big event in Johnson City, but what brings you out here on commentary for today?
We're looking at Keith Knox. You see, coming up tonight, I have a one-on-one match with Keith Knox in Johnson City, and that is just a warm-up because everybody knows about the four-way collision course. Undisputed. One area, one tag team champions. And that champion at the end of the day is going to be us because we're going to win that four-way match.
Well, fans, in case you don't know what we're talking about, we've got the 8th annual collision course coming up next Saturday night, May the 5th, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. It's going to be a huge four-way matchup involving Keith Knox. You see in the ring Wayne Atkins, his tag partner. Legit Dynamite involved, the Illuminati. It's going to be a big deal. And Keith Knox missing the splash here. Mulligan's got him hooked, big belly-to-belly suplex.
And Daniel Mulligan, he is showing that mean streak off early in this matchup. And the man from the Bud Holler, West Virginia, is taking control here.
You know, if he would have went for a cover right there, Daniel Mulligan had this match all wrapped up, I think.
I think Daniel Mulligan realizes that, but I think he wants to inflict a little bit more punishment. Or maybe you guys slid him a little cash. Not trying to insinuate anything here, but maybe Daniel Mulligan's going to cause some injuries to Keith Knox.
Do you really think that we would stoop to that kind of level? We're not concerned. We like to beat people in the middle of the ring. We're not going to hire some mercenary to come out here and try to take somebody out before a match. That's not our style. We beat people in the ring. That's why we're the PWF Tag Team Champions. That's why in 2 weeks on this very program, you're going to be calling us the first ever undisputed Tag Team Champions.
Well, Chris Richards, I've heard you make numerous guarantees in the past, and I've seen you deliver on a lot of them. Will that be true? We'll know 2 weeks from today. Dual tag team champions is a very real possibility, but you got to look at Keith Knox. Him and Wayne Atkins as a cohesive unit is really an almost unstoppable force, if you will. Plus, you got legit dynamite in the thing. Josh Crawford's also involved. I mean, it's going to be an out-of-control wild match coming up at the 8th Annual Collision Course next Saturday night. But Tony Givens, you're warming up tonight against Keith Knox one-on-one. Chris Richards, I know you're going to be involved somehow tonight in Johnson City. Back to the wrestling action in the hand of the ring. Once again, joined at the announce desk by the Illuminati. Tony the Dragon Givens, Chris Richards, Keith Knox. Mulligan off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle. Man, and Daniel Mulligan. A leapfrog. Wow, did you see that? Daniel Mulligan's no small man. Into Geary, and man, this thing's taking a turn here.
There's no doubt about it. Keith Knox is one heck of an athlete. We're not going to take anything away from the guy. But the bottom line is he's going to get in the ring with the speed of Tony Givens, the power of Chris Richards. And, you know, like you said, the Party Boys were unstoppable. I think the Illuminati is the unstoppable tag team in the area right now.
Well, we've seen how dominant and how fast you guys were last week. Big tag team victory last week on this program. Tony the Dragon Givens doing something we hadn't seen him do in a long time. Go to the top rope. The big finishing maneuver. Tony the Dragon Givens tonight, you're going to have to throw everything probably but the kitchen sink at Keith Knox in that matchup.
Listen, I've wrestled big men before. I've wrestled big, strong men before. And let's not doubt Keith Knox or shortchange him anything. Keith Knox is the strongest man I've ever been in the ring with.
Almost a near fall here. Sorry to cut you off there. Go ahead.
It's okay. I will allow you to do that one time, Matt Rhodes, just because of our prior history. What I was saying was he's a big man. He's the strongest man I've ever been in the ring with. But Tony Givens always finds a way to win. Just like Daniel Mulligan right here. He's going to find a way to win this match and retain his title.
Well, you might be right, Tony Givens, but tonight you have got a tall task at hand with Keith Knox. It's not the first time you two have met in the squared circle. Probably won't be the last time, but tonight in Johnson City, huge television tape, including that big main event that I'm sure everybody's going to be watching. Jason the Gift Kincaid and Menace, a match that you can only see in person tonight at the Johnson City Carver Recreation Center. It's going to be a big night as we tape some great television matches for our great fans watching at home. What a stiff clothesline by Daniel Mulligan. And the Mad Dog, he is in control. Big leg drop. Keith Knox, I've not seen him in this position in a long time, gentlemen. And a near fall here. And Daniel Mulligan maybe starting to show some signs of frustration. Now he's been mowing through opponents as of late on Pro Wrestling Federation Adrenaline Rush. He's been a very dominant champion, but you've got a guy like Keith Knox who's pretty much going to stop that dominance right in its tracks. But right now, Daniel Mulligan's showing off his strength, the big bear hug here.
You know, Daniel Mulligan, for a guy his size, is very athletic. You look at him, you don't think athlete. You think this guy here, he's a hillbilly. But you know what? This guy is an athlete. He's an accomplished wrestler. He is the PWF champion for a reason.
Now, we've seen him have some good matches with fellow PWF star Mountain Goat Jack, where they have just been physical with each other. We know how physical Daniel Mulligan is. I mean, we've seen him take screwdrivers to his opponent's head, and we've seen him use weapons. We've seen him use the bull rope. We've seen him use cowbells, chains, the whole 9 yards. But now Keith Knox coming back. He cut him! Oh, a huge belly-to-belly suplex. And when you think Keith Knox had it coming for him, he gets a big move delivered to him.
Daniel Mulligan makes a very nonchalant cover, but I don't think that was the intention. Mulligan is blown up here. Keith Knox is giving everything he's got here. When you're in the ring with an athlete like Keith Knox, you better be ready to go.
I tell you what, though, you know what? I don't think I could do it any better myself than the way Daniel has really took it to him on TV today.
I'll tell you what, it's been a dominant performance so far. Keith Knox, though, is giving everything he's got, but Mulligan right now with a big clothesline. Maybe going to try for that Northern Light suplex again, this time a vertical suplex.
I'll tell you what, you know, Daniel Mulligan is really utilizing suplexes. He's hit 2 belly-to-belly suplexes, a great vertical suplex, and a Northern Light suplex. He's like the hillbilly suplex machine. I mean, it's unreal.
And now look out. He may be going, he may have watched your match last week, Tony. Oh, and he missed. He did, and he missed. Not as quick as the Dragon, but you know what? Keith Knox, this is the window of opportunity that he is so desperately desired in this matchup. He needs to try to get to a vertical base here. Now some offense. Referee Austin West with a 10 count here going. We're to 4. And both men are not stirring, Tony Gibbons. This could be a double count out.
Well, you know what? That's why they call that high risk. Daniel Mulligan came off the top rope. He missed. If he would have hit, this match would be over.
Here we go back to their feet. A right hand from Keith Knox. And it looks like the momentum may be starting to swing to the man from Morristown. Eye rake by Mulligan. Hits the ropes. Spine buster. Oh, yeah.
He calls that the booyah. The booyah drop right there, man, and it hurts. Let me tell you that right now.
Knox, he may be getting ready to do booyah, all right, if Mulligan gets up to his feet. Keith scouting him here. Look out. Spear! And where are you going? Wait a minute. The Illuminati got him for the table. They hit the ring. They hit the referee. And now, wait a minute. Oh, come on now. They have left me alone here, and they have gone to the ring to beat up Keith Knox. Yeah, they're going to take him out for tonight. So Tony Gibbons, you get off easy at the Carver Wreck. Austin West needs to do something to stop. Here comes Josh Crawford. Big Daddy Freddy to the ring. Look out, the Illuminati taking a power, getting out of here. They're getting out of